Brendan Clarke-Smith.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Our Chancellor said he would do whatever it takes, and the support that has been provided has been unprecedented. I've always said there is no such thing as government money, just taxpayers' money, and we need sustainable public finances. But this programme was the right thing to do. In my constituency, Bassetlaw, as is the case up and down the country, our high streets have struggled as more people shop online and visit out-of-town retail parks. The last thing they needed were the extra challenges posed by COVID-19, having to close down and facing the prospect of making staff redundant. The small business grants, around 28 million in the first instance, then an additional 1.18 million in discretionary grants, have saved many businesses. The furlough scheme, used by 13,900 people in Bassetlaw, has no doubt saved many jobs too. And we're talking about people who, through no fault of their own, suddenly found themselves unable to pay their household bills, their mortgages and their other living expenses. This scheme gave them the means to do this. Now we need to get people back to work. We have seen the construction industry able to start up again and get their staff off furlough and back into work to build the homes we need. Many have been able to move once more, aided by the Chancellor's stamp duty measures. As a newly adopted Retfordian, I have seen firsthand the growing recovery in the town centre, and we owe a debt of gratitude to businesses and local volunteers who have helped create the conditions where people can once again use our shops, hairdressers, pubs and restaurants safely. In Bassetlaw alone, the Eat Out to Help Out scheme has been used for 72,000 meals. In a post on my Facebook page, the owners of the SHIREOAKS Inn in Worksop said, "This scheme has given my pub a massive boost and has secured the jobs for all my staff for the foreseeable future." I will give way.
Gentleman for giving way, and I know he's short of time, so I'll try and be brief. Does he not agree that we should use every tool that are available to beat this virus, and that includes extending furlough? And does he not think that the debt accrued, we should take the advice of the Bank of England and treat the debt accrued as war debt? So
I thank the honourable member for her response. It goes back to the sustainable public finances, and I think that is the key to all of this, and furlough should fit in with that as well. And at some point, we actually must get back to work. Madam Deputy Speaker, this is why the support we provided was the right thing to do. We've also managed to support some tremendous community assets, such as North Notts Arena, with things such as furloughing, bounce-back loans, business rates relief, which was 11.9 million in Bassetlaw. And whilst they were sadly unable to secure the discretionary grant from the council, they've also been saved with funding from other sources, such as Big Lotto Community Fund. And I'd like to thank Severn Trent, Sports England for supporting this wonderful facility, and also Community Champion and Manager Nigel Turner for driving this forward. On top of the 9.3 million given out for those who are self-employed, we now have a great scheme in Kickstart, which will help benefit youngsters in the area and in their quest to find work. And whilst we still face many challenges ahead, our plan for jobs provides the basis for a strong recovery and a bright future.
Yeah.